Hello everyone, it's your favorite preschool teacher, Miss Conscience. You're welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So today we're going to be talking about classroom management. Classroom management is the process of planning and creating a positive environment where teaching and learning takes place. So it's basically a form or a way of organizing your classroom. Okay, so classroom management is very important because it helps you through the day. In fact, it starts from the beginning of the educational session to the very end. So classroom management is very important. Another thing is it helps you relieve stress. Okay, there's so many teachers that are so stressed out because the children or the students in their classroom can bring up different attitudes or behavior. But if you're able to organize your classroom well, if you're able to put things in place, then you'd have a smooth sail. So we're going to talk about different classroom management strategies that every teacher must have. The first thing is to create routines. Yeah. As a teacher, you need to create routines. Let the children know what activity comes next after which activity. As a preschool teacher, you have your circle time. After circle time, you do your worksheet activity. After that, you have your outdoor activity. After that, you go for playtime. Let the children know that once we're done with this activity, we move on to this activity. Now, at the beginning of the school year, you need to explain to them all this routine because like I said, classroom management is about planning. Okay, so you need to involve your children as well. You need to also involve the adults in the classroom, the nannies, the assistant teachers, if you have any. You need to get them involved, as well as the children. Let them know what they are supposed to do at a particular time. Okay, next thing is to use numbers or call the children alphabetically. So when you do that, you are able to reach out to all the children. Do not assume that, you can call children randomly, to respond to your questions and then you'll be able to get them. No, there's some kids that might be hiding in the disguise, and then they might be shy, they might not be able to respond, and you would not know if you call them randomly. But if you are intentional and you decide to attach numbers to these children, say if you have 20 children in your classroom and you say, okay, everybody has a number, and then you're intentionally calling these children by number, or you're calling them alphabetically. That way you're able to reach out to more children. Okay, so yes, remember to do that. Then another thing is, let them know the classroom rules. And remember, they have to be positive. Don't just dwell on the negative aspect. Don't just say, do not do this, do not stand up, do not speak out loud. No, you need to use the positive way of explaining to these children. For instance, one of the classroom rules is to sit down quietly. Another one is to raise up your hands when you need to ask any question, or if you have an answer, please remember to raise up your hand. So that way the children are learning the positive behavior, the good behavior, the good way to behave, rather than dwelling on the negative. Okay, yeah. Another form of classroom management is to explain to the children that when they behave well, they get rewards. Remember, we're not dwelling on the negative here. So it means that we're not dwelling on the punishment. We're dwelling on the positive behavior, and so we're going to dwell on rewards. When you sit down nicely and you cross your legs, you get a sticker. When you answer my question by raising up your hands, you get a smiley face. So that will motivate children to exhibit or show good behavior in the classroom. Another one is to have attention grabbers. So attention grabbers are like call and response. Okay, so when you say something and the children respond, that way even when the class is getting rowdy, you can get their attention. For instance, you can say 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, and the children will respond 1 and 2, eyes on you. So another attention grabber or call and response is say you're done with an activity and you want them to round off and move on to another activity. So you can say, everybody up, work is done. So these are different attention grabbers. You as a teacher can also create yours. So that way, even if they're distracted or they're busy doing one thing or the other and you want to get their attention back to class, it's easy for you to get. The first thing I said was to have routines. The next one is to call children either numerically or alphabetically, and this one is to have attention grabbers. Okay, some children will try you, some children will test you, but if you all are engaged in a particular activity, do not dwell on that bad behavior. You have to explain to the child, the particular child that is exhibiting bad behavior. Let the child know, you know what, you have done something wrong. We are going to come back to this particular act of yours. Let us continue with our work. That way other children are seeing that, oh, you're going to continue with your work, and then you will deal with that behavior later. Okay, and as a teacher, you need to be firm. Don't be scared of your children. You need to take charge of your environment. That's why classroom management is very, very key. You need to be in charge and be in control. That's why you need to be on time. You need to be on time. You need to plan your activities every time. If your children see that you are organized and you plan your activities well, then that way they would respect you as it ought to be. So thank you so much, guys. Remember to use these different tips as you continue with your different classes. Thank you.